Hello Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Virgo, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. Just keep in mind that the roles can be reversed, but with all that being said, Virgo, let's get started. How does Virgo currently view this relationship? All right, Virgo. So we do have the Hermit, we also have the Knight of Pentacles, and then we also have the Knight of Swords. You could be dealing with a Virgo strongly, possibly even a Gemini. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case, but Virgo. In regards to how you're currently viewing this relationship, there's somebody here that wants to talk to you. Whoever this person is, like I said, they could be a Gemini strongly, possibly an Aquarius, maybe even a Libra, but this just kind of feels like you're receiving unexpected communication from someone in particular. Whoever this person is, though, it's somebody that I do feel like you've been purposely like keeping your distance from, because I am definitely getting that you've been purposely keeping your distance from this person for whatever reason you have, Virgo. So I don't know, maybe you guys got into like a really big fight or a really big argument, hence why you've been keeping your distance, from this person. But it looks like this person wants to talk, okay? Let's look at them and how they're currently viewing this relationship with you. How does this person currently view this relationship with Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay, let's see. Okay, so we do have the Six of Pentacles. We do have the Knight of Cups. And then we also have the Four of Wands. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Ace of Swords, which basically represents the card of communication, which I do see you receiving communication from this person. And with the Knight of Swords coming out here, it's like that whole expect the unexpected type of energy. So this communication that you're receiving from this particular person is not communication that you're anticipating and or expecting, Virgo. So chances are this communication that you're receiving from this particular person will possibly catch you by surprise because you may not see this one coming. But with the Six of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups to the Four of Wands coming out here, I am definitely getting an apology coming from this person to you. They're apologizing to you for something that they may have said, something that they may have did. With the Six of Pentacles coming out here, the Six of Pentacles is all about balancing things out and making things right. It's basically the minor to the Justice card. So it does appear to me that they do want to apologize to you as well as make things right with you. Now, this could definitely represent somebody that you were married to or even in a committed relationship with. This could also represent your twin flame that's resurfacing back up here for you. Now, let's look at you and your energy and see how you're feeling about all of this. How does Virgo feel? How does Virgo feel? How does Virgo feel? All right, so we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Seven of Cups, and then we also have the King of Wands out here. Okay. In regards to how you're currently feeling, not only do I see you having a conversation with this person, but I feel like what's really luring you in the most is them, hitting you with the whole we need to talk. I feel like you're very curious to know what it is that this person has to say to you and what it is that they essentially want. So I do see you giving into this conversation that they really want to have with you. There's just something about you being caught off guard, though, by this entire situation that I keep getting for you time and time again. So, as far as like this communication is concerned, you're definitely not going to see this coming if this person has yet to reach out to you. As far as them apologizing and making things right with you is concerned, this is something that you're also not going to essentially see happening. These things that I see this person doing are things that I see you being a very shocked and surprised by is kind of what I'm gathering. So, maybe this person's not big on like apologizing. Maybe this person's not big on ever trying to fix or repair things with you. But the fact that this person is apologizing to you and is trying to make things right with you as well as get back together with you, again, it does kind of have you very shocked and very surprised because this is so not like them. They don't apologize. They're not big on fixing or repairing things with absolutely anyone, let alone you, because your history with this person has shown you that they can care less to fix and repair things, with you in particular, because that's just what this person has shown you throughout the course of your relationship with them. So the fact that they're doing all of this out of nowhere, has you in shocked. It has you in shocked and surprised. Okay. How does... It's like this is like a whole new them. That's kind of what I'm getting. That's how you're looking at them. Okay. How does this person currently feel? Okay. So we do have the Sun, we do have the Judgment card, and then we also have the Five of Wands. I want to look at the Judgment card just to kind of see what comes out, because we do see this person trying to fix and repair things with you. We also see this person apologizing to you, but your reaction towards this is kind of like alarming me a little bit, Virgo, because you're kind of looking at them like, that's weird. Like, they never apologize. That's weird. They never admit to anything. They never own up to anything. Like, that's weird. They're trying to fix and repair things with me. They never do that. Like, it's your energy and your response towards all of this is kind of alarming to say the least. And I do want to look into why this person's back, just to get a rough idea of why they're back. Maybe they're back because, you know, they really do want to fix and repair things with you, and they really are sorry. Nothing more, nothing less. But let's just see if there's like a hidden motive, I guess, attached to like all of this, because you're kind of looking at them like, yeah, that's weird. They're apologizing. That's weird. They're trying to fix things with me. That's weird. They're owning up to, you know, all of the stuff that they put me through. That's weird. We're gonna get into that. But we do have the Sun. We do have the Five of Wands, and then we also have the Judgment card. It kind of looks like ever since the two of you parted ways, you know, from one another, life for them just hasn't been the best, to say the least. Life has been lifing in this person's life, is what I'm gathering. A lot of things haven't necessarily been going the way that they were hoping it would or anticipating it would. Look at it as like them thinking that the grass was going to be greener on the other side. And the moment that they got to the other side, they started to quickly realize, oh snap, their grass isn't actually greener on the other side. Because I am definitely getting that this person initially thought, you know, that they would be, you know, 10 times happier without you in their life. And they quickly realize that they're not happier without you being in their life. This person, you know, probably thought that their life would be awesome and great without you in it. And they're starting to quickly realize, oh, wait a minute, you know, my life sucks without Virgo in it. They're just realizing that the grass isn't greener on the other side. But I still want to look at the Judgment card. Tell me more about Judgment. Tell me more about Judgment. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. We have the Page of Wands, and then we also have the Knight of Wands. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Queen of Swords. We also have the Magician, okay? And then we also have the, interesting, Tower to the Five of Swords, okay? And then we also have the Devil to the... Here's another reason why this human being is back, okay? I already basically named all of the reasons why this person... Well, not all of the reasons, but I already named a few reasons why this person's back. Here's another reason why this person's back, okay? It appears to me that this person was essentially dealing with someone throughout like the course of this like separation, right? That took place here between, you know, you and this person. And it kind of looks like things took a drastic turn for the worst, okay? Between these two people, okay? Between this person that you used to be romantically involved with and this new person that they found themselves getting involved with, okay? So things started to take a drastic turn for the worst. It kind of looks like in the beginning, everything was butterflies, rainbows, and ponies. And then it quickly took a turn here for the worst, okay? Now, with all of that being said, we do have the Queen of Swords to the Magician. We also have the Tower, and then we also have the Five of Swords. Now, this is me going based off of, according to this person that they were essentially dealing with. Obviously, Virgo, you have history with this person, so you would obviously know if this is, you know, accurate or not. So let's get into it. As far as this individual that they were dealing with is concerned, they were looking at this King of Pentacles, aka the person that you used to deal with, which is the same person that, you know, they were essentially dealing with throughout the course of the separation between the two of you guys. So anyways, this Queen of Swords is basically looking at this King of Pentacles as somebody who was, I can never say this word properly, but then again, I'm Puerto Rican, you know what I mean? Sometimes my words don't come out really good in English. So just, I'm going to say it one time and I'm going to keep it moving, okay? This Queen of Swords looks at this King of Pentacles as somebody who's very manipulative. I think I said it right. I don't know. They also look at this King of Pentacles as somebody who would play a lot of head games with them. They also looked at this individual as somebody who was very untrustworthy. I just kind of feel like this, yeah. I just kind of feel like this King of Pentacles, I guess, portrayed themselves to be one way in the very beginning of their relationship with one another, and then drastically changed over time. And that's when this Queen of Swords started to kind of see a whole new side to them, a whole new version, of them, causing them to sever ties, with this person that you used to essentially deal with. Okay. So they were just basically looking at them as somebody who, I guess, came into their life and love bombed the hell out of them, and treated them nice and treated them right, and was basically the perfect man for them or the perfect woman for them. And then they drastically turned into somebody that they didn't even know. You know what I mean? It's basically what I'm getting off of this Queen of Swords is energy, and why they decided to part ways from this King of Pentacles. So that's another reason why they're back, is because this entire situation between these two just simply didn't work out. So that's like another reason why this person is essentially back, okay? And why they're trying to like wiggle their way back into your life all over again, okay? I do believe that you're genuinely dealing with a King of Wands like energy. I don't believe that this person is of a King of Pentacles like energy. If I'm going based off of this Queen of Swords and how they're perceiving this person and how this relationship played out, chances are they're probably dealing with a King of Wands like energy. A King of Wands is somebody who can like mold themselves into being anybody that they want to essentially be. They're really, really good at that. So the fact that this Queen of Swords was looking at them like, oh my God, this person's perfect for me, and then they drastically changed over time, yeah, chances are they're for the worst at that. Chances are they actually were dealing with a King of Wands like energy, and so were you, okay? So here's the thing, Virgo. I do see this person resurfacing back up here for you, but they're harnessing King of Pentacles energy. And it's not because they are a King of Pentacles. It's not. They're just going to try to mold themselves into being who you want them to essentially be, or who you've always wanted them to essentially be, to get what it is that they want out of you, which is basically a reconciliation. Now, this is not a situation of, oh my God, this person has changed. This is just them molding themselves to temporarily be the man or the woman, that you've always wanted them to essentially be, to get what it is that they want out of you, which is basically a reconciliation. It looks like they want to come back home, in other words. Okay. Maybe you did share a home with this person. That's a possibility. What actions? I'm also getting a really bad temper. I don't know if this person has like a really bad temper. I don't know if this is that type of person that goes from 0 to 100 real quick. But I'm getting like that this person might have like a really bad temper. Anyways, we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Three of Wands, and then we also have, yeah, you're so like, yeah, you're starting to become like very, very suspicious, of this person and their return. It's like you're trying to figure out like, why is this person back, and what the hell do they really, really want? I don't see you opening that door back up though. Not right away at least, you know what I mean? Like, do I see you kind of somewhat considering and opening that door back up? Yeah, but I feel like before you do open that door back up, you're going to try your hardest to get down to the bottom of, why is this person back? What does this person want? Like, what do they really want? Like, are they coming back because they're really, really sorry? Or are they coming back because of another reason? Okay. What actions? Oh, Jesus. Lord. We have the Devil to the Tower. And then we also have the Ten of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have, listen, another reason. There's so many reasons as to why this person's back. It's not even funny. Again, this person thought that the grass was greener on the other side, and once they got to the other side, they quickly realized that's not the case, aka with their relationship with this Queen of Swords. Another thing too, this person thought that their life would be 10 times better without you in it, and they're starting to quickly realize that their life is actually 10 times worse you know, without you in it. They may have had like their issues, you know, with you and their problems, you know, with you, but the way that their life is right now is 10 times worse, okay, than their marriage with you and a relationship with you. And it just kind of looks like they just want to come back home. Um, mhm. I also feel like their experience with this Queen of Swords really put a lot of things into perspective for them. It caused them to essentially realize, like, man, this person really doesn't love me. This person really doesn't care about me. I just kind of feel like you love them in ways that this Queen of Swords just simply couldn't. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, just simply couldn't. And I also feel like that's something that this person is essentially realizing. So, in other words, I think this person's realizing that they really did have a good thing and they just simply didn't value or appreciate you. You know, they just simply didn't. And I do feel like that's hitting them. I do feel like that's hitting them hard, but there's a variety of different things, Virgo, going on in this person's life. Um, you know, I feel like some of the things that they currently find themselves going through has a lot to do with this ending that took place between the two of you. It has a lot to do with their relationship with this Queen of Swords and how it did, you know, how it didn't work out. But there's other things that are playing out in this person's life, like so they could very well be having like family issues. They could very well be having like you know, issues at work. Like I feel like there's more than one thing going on in this person's life. And these other things really don't involve you, and it really doesn't involve this other human that they were dealing with. You know, I am definitely getting that, but I just kind of feel like they want you to save them and come to their rescue. You know what I mean? They want you to save them from all of their problems. They want you to like rescue them from all of their problems. And I feel like that's the role that you always played in their life. You would always come in and try to save them and rush them and make their life easier when the two of you were together. And that's like a very typical Virgo thing if you think about it. You know, Virgos like to make people's life easy, not harder. So it just kind of looks like, you know, you were that for them, where you did make this person's life, you know, extremely easy. Like this person had it made, honey, in the shade with you. Not only did you love this person a whole lot, but you also cared, you know, for them a whole lot. And you did try to make this person's life very, very easy, but you know, I guess they just couldn't really value or appreciate all that. So they just had to wind up with the Queen of Swords that wasn't going to make their life easy. If anything, they kind of made their life 10 times harder, is kind of what I'm gathering. But yeah, there's a variety of reasons why this person's back. I am definitely getting that. But it's up to you, right? If you decide to take this person back or not, but they're back. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.